after losing wife, his 15-year-old son, 7-year-old daughter and granddaughter in Israeli airstrikes since October 7. Al Jazeera Gaza office chief Wael Dahdouh came to embody the painful personal sacrifices coming with the cover. The cost is very high. But at end of the day we ask ourselves, what is other option? NBC News told Ayman Mohyeldin, we are sitting in our homes. Expect the missiles to get off. Leave this job. Give up this human message delivered? Not an option. In a comprehensive special interview with Mohyeldin-first single Western media, Al Dahdouh explained how to report in forefront of historical war between Israel and Hamas. Explained painful emotional wage of personal tragedy in a way that could not be explained. Dahdhyle has become a global symbol of an unprecedented feat. 82 journalists have been killed since October 7, according to the Journalists Protection Committee. If he had not already lost enough, Dahdhydir's 27-year-old son Hamza Dahduh-Ayni was killed by an Israeli airstrike with Al Jazeera and a journalist and cameraman's colleague Mustafa Thuraya. They were driving. Initially, the Israeli army claimed that young Dahdhy and Thuraya were members of Palestinian militant groups. Al Jazeera made a statement that strongly condemned and rejected Israel's misleading attempts to justify the of journalists. Despite his tremendous personal losses, Dahdort constantly returned to the airwaves and is determined to cover Israel's Gaza ardment. I did not use this platform as a platform for revenge, he said. Al Dahdouh says he insists on many sacrifices to do this difficult and dangerous job, including his family's father's duties. They got used to it and suffered. So when time comes, blood is poured and their lives are sacrificed. I have to leave them give up this? Journalists' press freedom groups in world have published statements of solidarity and condemned the distinctive target of journalists who reported about war their families. He says it's not enough to help journalists. Mohyeldin. Many Palestinian journalists were disappointed. This was left alone to confront and think that the world did not look at the bigger picture. Really did not stand as we want. He said. Once with and silence. This is the way to express shy support. Al Dahdouh. President Joe Biden, president of world's most powerful state, said he should look closely at what is happening on the ground and listen to both sides of narrative. Not just one. I paid a very high cost for the weapons that targeting and destroying my family. And I level on the ground without warning in advance, he said. I advise President look at what happened. The people who pay cost. To listen ordinary people. As human beings. They have the right to secure their rights as human partners. During last trip to the Middle East, Foreign Minister Antony Blinken said that deaths of Wael Dahdouh's sons and other family members were the worst possible loss.